Yo, bro,
What's up?
I hate when people add gas to grease. Cause your lies will explode on you and you will look like a fool. That's all I'm saying. There's too many lying pants and fires around here this week, bro. What do you say, bro?
Facts. I'm with you. 1000%.
100%. 1000%, that's the one. Hey, welcome back to the Tudor Podcast, episode 205 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out all our social platforms. Check out Love Kick Customs. Check out 808 Kicks on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I've just hit 2K, which is thank you, round of applause. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. 2K on YouTube and also
Congrats.
Discord, bro. What's the Discord?
Shoot Dog Podcast.
And what is the Patreon, bro?
Also Shoot Dog Podcast.
That's the one, bro. Please do
Just
check us out.
Google
What
Shoot
we're here to
Dog
do?
Podcast.
Yeah, just Google Shooter Podcast and we're everywhere. And my British accent nearly kicked in there when I said 205. And also, bro, what we here to do this week?
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world. British accent
Yeah.
or not.
A British accent on and contrary to what I look like, I haven't got no makeup on. I'll be working an 8-hour shift on site. It was freezing outside. It's 12. Right, the time of recording is 1 a.m. in the morning for me. So getting back in the dark, putting the air conditioning on, my red skin being red skin, skinning at the moment. Pun intended. But yeah, you can see. Look, bro. Like I walked in the house and I was way more blushier, as you say.
Blushier.
Blushier.
Yeah, my shade's really helping me today because you like a stop sign over there.
Bro, I'm the same colour as that lavender light at the back, bro. It wasn't even intentional.
It's close. It's pretty close. I ain't gonna count.
Yo, I came back one time, right? And from another like months ago, and my face felt flush red. And you know when you this is why they say like what native Indians used to call red Indians, and I think this is a trait in Indian skin anyway. It's we have an undertone of red, and we talked about this like a long time ago on the podcast. And when you get red flushed, I don't normally get red flushed. I feel red flush sometimes and I can see it in my skin where the pigmentation is going red. Today is the worst day. It was freezing outside. I walked in into the car, drove in and the heating was on. I put the air conditioning on and I was like, oh, it's freezing outside. Got home, I went to the missus. Look at my skin, look at my cheeks. And she was like, she put the flashlight on my face. She was like, damn, they're red today. I said, I told you. I was flush red the other week and you was like, there's nothing wrong.
Hold on, man. Let's squash another misconception. Everybody turns
Go on,
red.
bro. Oh, yeah. Everybody turns red. Yeah.
Like
agree.
it's a human thing. Like I don't know if it's the blood in our bodies. I've heard people say that blood isn't actually red when it's inside your body. Is when it hits the air
Yeah.
that it changes colors.
That's also, I don't know how much to believe, because the reason why they say that is if you check under skin under your skin, you see that it's like a bluish vein there, and that's
Yeah.
why that rumor came about, because it was like as soon as oxygen touches your blood it turns red. That I don't know. I don't know how much of that is true. I don't know how much of that is false. We might be able to solve that. Let me just Google it while we talk. But
I mean, it
we
might be a
able to solve
rumor. It might
Yeah.
not be. I really don't care because I'm dark skinned. So when I turn red, you can't really tell that much. But yeah, bro, it's I don't know, man. Everybody turn red. Light skinned black people turn red. White people turn red. All Asian people. Everybody turns red. If your skin is light enough for you to be able to see it, everybody turns red. So I
Right.
don't put too much sauce on,
No, no, no. All
the
right. So
stereotypes
okay,
about it.
cool. This is officially off the internet. I'm gonna read it out. No, blood never turns blue inside your body. Human blood is always red, ranging from bright red when oxygenated. Sorry, pardon me. I've been working a long shift and I'm tired. And in arteries, or dark deep red when deoxygenated in veins. The blue color of veins is an optical illusion caused by light scattering through the skin layers, not blood's true color. So yes, we've solved it. We've solved it. And while we're talking about that, I do have liquidization here, right? And that's my new word, liquidization. I have water, right? Well, that's number one. No, 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 no. I have coffee. And I have a beverage.
It's
So
called hydration.
hydration, liquidization from hydration, for hydration. That's the one.
Well, I got water and I got a styrofoam cup. It's not a double cup. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing medicated in here. Not at least not that type of medication. We don't do that. We
No,
don't do
no,
that.
no,
Say no to
no, no.
drugs.
Say no to drugs. That's the one. That's the
I
saying. Say
only
no to
like I only
drugs.
like music where they talk about it. I don't do it myself. So there
Yes.
you go.
Yeah. How's your week been, bro?
It's been good, bro. I've been doing a lot. Went to the Georgia Food and Wine Festival last
Hmm.
weekend with the dancing lady and my blood sister and my extended family, my chosen sister. So that was cool. And also went to the Hawks game to witness
Hey,
our 12th straight home win. I think it was the
hey,
12th
round of
straight home
applause.
win. If y'all been watching my IG, y'all know I don't typically post stories, but been a lot of good storylines, a lot of good news with the Hawks. So I just been posting my Hawks stuff. Shout out to Jalen Johnson, he made Player of the Month. He is
I saw
in
that.
contention for MVP, even though he probably won't get to the top of the list. But just being on the list
It's
is
a
a great
it's the
thing.
same. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Um, and I made a few purchases. Also went to the 404-day event at Athlete's Foot in Atlanta. It was Adidas sponsored event where they was showcasing the 404-day Adidas, the Control 5 and uh the Superstar, aka Shell
What do you
Toe.
think? What do you think?
They cool. They cool. A lot of people had on the shoes. Most people that had on the shoes had on the Control 5, which I think is the better of the two sneakers. They had a bunch of them on display. I went live, but I didn't stay live for too long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
it's
I
posted
think I
as a
caught it.
reel.
I think I caught it. I think I caught the real. I think I caught the real when you put it on.
Yeah, it's posted as a reel on my page. So that was cool. The sneakers actually released today on April 4th, 404 day, which is a Atlanta exclusive holiday. Um, Also, Sniper Jones was there.
Oh
Chopped it
yeah,
up with
yeah.
him for a second. Got compliments on my KOI Sunders that I wore to
Hey,
the Adidas event. Uh,
so hold on. You wore Nikes to the Adidas event.
of course I did. They lucky I ain't have on a
Right?
Nike shirt. I had
Double
on
round
Nike
of applause for
pants,
you.
Nike
Double round of
socks.
applause.
I had on if look, if we want to get real detail, I had on Nike compression pants under my Nike track pants. with my KOI Sanders. Yes, I did.
Hey, all we need is that Nike tattoo, bro.
Hey, nah, I won't do that. I won't do that. Also, um, it's about 50-50 Adidas, Nike on feet. I feel like a lot of people, because I didn't know that it was an Adidas sponsored event before I went, but clearly a lot of people did. A lot of people had on the 404-day Adidas, but some people had. I saw some Jeremy Scotts. I did see a pair of Yeezys, the Volt Yeezys. It was a woman that had on a pair of Volt Yeezys. And
The McDonald's burger joints, those yellow Volt 350s.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it was a couple other types of Adidas, but for the most part, the people who had on Adidas had on the 404-day Adidas, but everybody else had on majority Nikes, which was great. I didn't feel out of place at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best thing.
For me. Yeah, that was great. Also, like I said, Sniper Jones was there. Come to find out, via somebody that was at the event, was standing next to us at the bar, had on a VIP wristband like we had for the event, but also had on a different type of wristband that was red.
Okay.
And I was like, where you get that wristband from? Oh, it was another event we just came from, a Nike event. What? Come to find out, it was a Nike event. Travis Scott was there. 21 Savage was there.
No, bro.
Space God was there. Like, it was a bunch of. It was a soccer event. I would have much rather gone to that than this Adidas event. But this Adidas event was partly sponsored by my job, so it was what it was. But once I heard about the Nike event, I'm like, God, I would have. Like, I'm at the wrong event.
Yay! Sheesh. You like there should be a way of tracking these events.
Bro, I don't know. I did link with an event coordinator at the 404-day event. So I think he also came from the Nike event. I don't know if he had anything to do with it, but I did link with him. So hopefully I'll be able to stay more informed. I didn't see anybody that I knew who posted about the Nike event. So maybe it was more inclusive than it was.
Oh, you mean exclusively to people that are around Nike rather than yeah. It could possibly be, to be honest. I'll find a way of finding that with the event, so I'll have a look at it. I'll make a note of that. You never know. You never know when stuff like that comes in handy.
But like I said, I did make a couple of purchases. One of which I'm actually, if for the viewers of the pod, as opposed to the listeners, if y'all see me keep looking down, it's because I'm actually in the middle of putting together the Lego Air Max 95 kit, which I purchased. It dropped on the 28th of March. Came a few days ago. I've been sitting on it. I showed it to you last time we recorded, but I just started working on it today. I'm running through it pretty quick. I'm actually running through it a little quicker than I thought I would. I got the base done right here.
Does it come in like batches? This batch does this and this batch does that,
bro. It's bags on bags on bags. And there are 2 separate instruction manuals. Now I'm dropping.
So it's worse than IKEA then.
There's the manual for the base
Yeah.
and the manual for the shoe.
She's worse than IKEA, bro. It's worse than
Yeah,
IKEA.
so I'm putting together the base first, obviously. So, the shoe will have something to sit on. Trying to work out where I'm gonna actually display it. Let me pick this up before I
Well, bro. At least it's not a flat pack. You know what? At least it's not like one of those IKEA flat packs that's just gonna fall apart on you eventually. So,
bro, the box was so big when I saw it on the porch. I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be, bro. You see how big that box is,
bro.
But,
I hate that when delivery, like, bro. I ordered. I can't remember what it was now. I ordered something small, right? I'm talking about it must be the size of the palm of my hand, and the circumference was like thickness was maybe 20 centimeters. They sent me a box double the size of a shoebox, and they put like all of this stuff in it, like all of this paper in it, and the size of my hand and this thick. Why are you giving me all that box for? Like, I don't need the box.
Well, the box that they shipped it. Yeah, I think you did show me that. The box that they shipped the kit in was appropriate for the size of the kit. I'm just talking about how big the actual kit is, because this is only my second Lego kit. You got me the first one, the Millennium Falcon that you sent over for Christmas, which I appreciate, and I still have not started. But doing this one gives me a lot of confidence.
Okay.
I just didn't know how, because when you look at the number of pieces, it's like this gonna be a task. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
yeah. When you told me it was like 900 something, I was like, what?
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon is 9. Let me see, 921.
921. All right, cool.
This Air Max kit is 1213 pieces. And if you know Lego, like I got pieces on my. Once I finish what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna stop and just do the part. But it's a bunch of little bitty pieces. And my dumbass. I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna probably do it on the floor. Mistake.
Oh, did you step in one?
No.
Did you step in one?
My back and my legs. Bro,
you basically accidentally sat in one, didn't you?
No. Just sitting on the floor for long periods of time, because I'm looking at the manual, I'm looking at the pieces, and I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? And I had a table next to me, and I'm watching the game. I'm trying to watch the game, the San Antonio Denver game, because that's five game. Jokic versus Wemby. I mean, ooh. And I'm trying to watch the game, and I'm looking at the manual, I'm looking at the pieces, and I'm looking at the TV, and so I'm trying to focus on 3 different things, 2 different tasks, watching the game, and then I think I had I'm listening to Joe Budden podcast in one of my ears, watching the game, and trying to put this basically this puzzle together.
Hold on. So today we worked out men can multitask. contrary to what everybody else says, men can multitask. And Q's just proved it.
Bro, I'm listening to a podcast, watching a basketball game, and putting together this Lego set at the same time. I had zero focus on my body until I felt a little bit of uncomfortability, and I went to move my leg, and it's like, oh shit.
It's the stiffness, bro. it's your joints are locked. That's it. Lock joint. That's
Locked.
what it called.
Like, bro, locked. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there like this. And
legs,
and
legs,
could
legs out, legs
and
out.
could not move, bro. Could not move. I
Oh, you
like
know what it
and
is? You know when you're old. Like no. You know your legs are locked. It happens to everybody. You know your legs are locked, right? It's not even old people. You know where your legs are locked when you have to physically move them with your hands.
bro, bro. I ain't. Listen, I'm not gonna claim old, but like I said on my birthday post, I ain't old yet, but I ain't young no more.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there trying to do the dog. Don't for the men out there and the women out there. Once you get to a certain age, that sitting on the floor shit is out. I'm telling you, it's out. Don't do it. Don't you only playing yourself at that point. Do not do it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there on the floor, bro, for what I didn't realize like an hour and a half before I decided to get up.
You bro,
Mistake.
lucky you didn't have you weren't in a Buddha pose because basically, I've sat down one time like in a Buddha pose, legs crossed and stuff like that, and I'm like reading something or doing something, and I'm like a couple of like half an hour to 40 minutes in, and I start feeling it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And one of my legs is numb. It's got pins and needles, and I can't move it.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
That's just long enough. That is just long enough to play.
Your mind's thinking I can do this, and your body's like, what the f are you doing, bro?
You can't do it. You can't do it. You ain't built like that no more. It's over. Okay, all that sitting on, bruh. I'm talking about no blood, no circulation. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that was a mistake that I won't make again. That's why I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
I came
Avoid the
upstairs.
tingle.
Yeah.
Avoid the tingle.
So when I came upstairs, I said, you know what? I had a little bit of time before you was gonna be ready to pod. So I'm like, okay, let me start working on another piece because I'm ready to get it over with at this point since I started on it. I'm probably gonna finish it before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
But bruh, I'm sitting at a table. I'm doing it at a table. I will not be sitting on the floor trying to do this shit. I don't care how much space I need or don't have. I'm doing this shit sitting in a chair. You can believe that.
All right. Question. Would you glue it?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, maybe I need to since I keep dropping. Nah, I ain't doing no glue. It's not meant to be glue, bro. Like that's the thing about Legos. They meant to be stuck together. Don't nothing seem like it ain't gonna stick. So I'm gonna just do it how they telling me to do it in the instructions. And
did you see the Lego World Cup advert for the actual trophy?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was hard.
That was actually quite dope.
Hard.
Yeah. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. So they had Brazil, France, Argentina with Messi, and then Portugal with Ronaldo.
Who?
Some guy called Ronaldo.
Don't say that name no more. Don't say that. I started to leave a nasty comment on the post, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
It definitely isn't worth it. Yeah, I think there's enough hate. There's enough hate in the world to actually add to that. Let's just let the man be. Let the man be. Everybody knows what his credibility is down the pan anyway. So it is what it is.
Yeah, let doofs be doofy.
Yeah.
And I did. Did you make any purchases this week?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I picked. For first of all, let's start with today. Today was the release for the Jordan 1 VAA Virgil Abloh Archives. The sneaker got absolutely hyped to crazy, and we'll talk about sneaker later, but met up with Jamie, met up with Dale, met up with Scott, met up with the bros. Jamie came
Everybody
round, and
came.
we hey.
I said everybody came out.
Yeah, everybody came. Everybody came. Everybody copped. But on that, Jamie gave me a surprise today. Shout out to you, bro. You've been meaning to. He's been meaning to. He's been saying he's gonna be giving a sneaker to me, but he actually came through this week. So I did not know he was gonna give this to me today. But thank you, Jamie, for this, because this is a classic. This is one sneaker I when I started getting into the game and picking up sneakers, I wasn't. It's surprising that I wasn't into Jordan 4s like I am now. Because who would have thought that I would have had these many Jordan 4s in my rotation? Because he gave me his pair that he hardly doesn't wear of these, bro.
Ooh,
The Jordan 4 Motorsports. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. This one. I do need the pure platinums. I do need the motorsports with white variation, but this is the reverse motorsports. These are absolutely fire. He's worn them a couple of times. He's like, I'm not gonna wear them ever again. You might as well take them. I said, bro, I'm gonna pay you something for them. He goes, no, just take them, bro. And I was like, really? He said, yeah, just take them. I will do something for him. I'm gonna invite him down for a get together and just have a meal and stuff like that. But, bro, look at that. Hardly any stars missing on that.
yeah, just like the tip.
Yeah.
Pause.
Sheesh. But yeah, and Jamie was giving the pod the ultimate compliment today as well, which is crazy. So shout out to you, bro. You are the real one. And this is what having a sneaker family is all about. This is community, not the community that everybody else knows. This is community, and I kind of got annoyed this week, and I posted something on my Instagram stories, because there's a lot of people that were bashing. There's a lot of hypocritical people out there, and this is why I said what I said at the start of this intro. Is there's too much gas added to this fire or something like that. And I said that on purpose, because a lot of capping out here. There's a lot of frothy coffee out here. There's a lot of steam and no substance out here, with a lot of people that do the most talking. Because I find if somebody doesn't have a sneaker and it re-releases and it's a classic sneaker and it's overly priced, that person hasn't got a problem with it. Like, i.e., if a Jordan 4 undefeated 4 comes out, they haven't got a problem with it, because they weren't able to get it in the first place, because it was such a limited sneaker in the first place. It didn't really come out to the public, and they were happy for it to come out.
Right.
But when a sneaker like a Jordan 1 Off-White Alaska re-releases as the VAA, they've got a problem with it, because they originally got it. And they don't want it to come out to the general public, because then everybody gets it. And when everybody gets it, exactly. So the hypocrisy is absolutely crazy to me. Because me personally, I'll be like, just release it to everybody, drop it, and crash the market. Because I don't give a fuck. I'd rather that happen than live by your hypocrisy, for you to be that exclusive person to say you can't have it and you can have it and you can't have it and I want it because blah blah blah. F that. F your gatekeeping. F all that bullshit. Because at the end of the day, everybody that wants to get it, everybody that wants it, and even if it releases 10 times, even if it releases 20 times, even if it releases 50 times, who gives a fuck? Get it if you want it, buy it if you want it, and nobody gives a fuck of what you're saying. And you look like an absolute idiot when you're a hypocrite. You've been an absolute hypocrite like that as well.
So when we talk about having the knowledge and having the know-how to be able to cop, that's the flex. Like,
yeah,
I get it. If something is exclusive and you able to get your hands on it, and you know that the majority of others can't, that's fine. That's part of the game. As sneakerheads, if you're not, or you just starting looking to get into the sneaker game, you're gonna have to come to terms with that. That's something we have all had to come to terms with, you're not going to be able to get everything. Nobody is able to get everything for retail.
No.
Unless you got backdoor connections, you're a celebrity, you plugged in with the plugged in. Nobody is going to be able to get every single thing for retail. And don't let these motherfuckers convince y'all that they are getting everything for retail. The key word here is retail, regular price.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody does that. If you don't work for the store, there's people that work for stores that can't get their hands on everything for retail.
No.
So the flex is having the knowledge and the know-how to be able to get your hands on this stuff. It's not actually having the sneaker and going about your gatekeeping process. Fuck all that gatekeeping shit. I love to hear stories about how somebody got what they have.
Exactly,
That's the
bro.
cool part.
You know what's a flex as well? Helping people out to get the sneakers they want as well, because you basically were able to help a person out to get a sneaker that they really wanted. That's a flex.
It depends on the person, bro, because not everybody is plugged in a community way. Some people think that's why I'm trying to define the flex for me, and I know for you, defining the flex for others is different. Like, these people don't care about what they broke. Like, I'm not trying to flex on my people. I'm not trying to flex on my friends, on the people who, I really rock with. I want us all to be able to tell our stories. I want us all to be able to have what we want and look good and be fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the only person in my circle rocking good sneakers.
That's the one. Because basically, look, we discussed this before. Right this moment in time, right? Everybody could have the same sneaker in their rotation. It's how you rock it, what you put together with it, how you style it, and how you actually make that piece your piece in your actual rotation, including the clothes, including head to toe what you're wearing with it. You might wear your socks, you might cover your socks, you might wear your socks over your cargos, you might be flexing hoodies, bandanas, glasses, all accessories. All of that stuff comes with the flow. Not everybody's gonna have the same style as you. The shoe is just the start of the centerpiece of your actual masterpiece for you presenting yourself to the public.
Right. And so when it comes to the flex, like you saying, we can all have on the same sneaker, but we're not gonna all pull it the same way. You might have on jeans, I have on jeans. I tongue fuck my sneakers. I want my tongue to be in front of my jeans. Some people like to do the over the shoe look. Some people, like me and you, I tie my shoes up, you go loose lace. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We both got chains, but your chains are totally different from my chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got the watch.
Look at that. I got 4 or 5 chains on.
I only need one. And that's not a knock on you having multiples. It's just a style choice or whatever the case is, whatever your reason is for having the amount of chains that you have, or the type of metal that your chains are, or whatever the case is.
I've got bike chains. I like my chains to look like bike chains. See what I'm saying? Like more of like engineering look for my chains. So, but
I wear hats. You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I wear shades. I ain't never seen you with shades on.
Oh, but by the way, right? Let me kind of re-emphasize this, right? We were talking about religion the other day, and how I don't force my religion on anybody. I had a weird comment, right, on the story, on one of the shorts we put out, and he said, this guy or this person said to me, you wear the thing you wear on your head, is it because you're going bald? And I'm like,
far from it.
What?
Far from it.
What? This is a religious choice. Plus, it's right this moment in time, I can't be bothered to sit there for 4 hours to get my hair plaited because I'm busy. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, come, what are we on? He obviously don't know, and I just said I left it down to my faith. I said this is because I'm sick. Doesn't matter. I cover my head. It doesn't matter. I'm far from being bald. But also on the other note, hold on. Let me just move the mic. I see you people that disappeared when sneakers weren't hyped. I see you people start posting again. And I see you people start hyping stuff again, wanting the hype releases again. It's too late for you guys. You should have always been there. You should have always loved it because we can see that you were never passionate about your sneakers. You were never passionate about what you were rocking. You were just passionate about what hype he was bringing. We see that clearly now. Don't come back into the scene thinking you can post them, you do this and do that and do this because you were there before. No. Stay in that absence corner. Stay vacant. Because the people that have been rocking sneakers during the lull, during the fact that everybody was saying Jordan 1s are dead, Jordan 3s are dead, Jordan 4s are dead, all of that stuff, we were still buying them, we were still rocking them, we were still here. That's evident. Stay in your absence corner. This is detention time, and you belong in detention. Disappear from the scene. Don't come back.
Bro, I ain't went nowhere, and I ain't planning on going nowhere. Furthermore, I'm gonna always buy what I like and rock what I like, such as you know what this is, right?
Go on, show me. It's a black Nike box, so it's hard to tell.
Air Max 95.
You told me last week. Go on.
Greedy 5.0.
Oh, yeah, actually, it is a 5.0. I thought it was going to be something. What do you think of the reverse gradient? That's the same reverse gradient that they did on the reverse neons.
Yeah, this is the MoMA gradient,
Yeah.
which I think the biggest feature of this sneaker, which at this point allows me to be like, okay, I don't have to pay resale for the MoMA 95.
Moments. Yeah. I have a sneaky feeling those will actually come out in a bigger release in the next few years.
Maybe a re-release.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
you might.
But that MoMA pair is I mean it's MoMA, bro. Like
Yeah.
MoMA does. For those of y'all who don't know what MoMA is, it's the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. And I love MoMA. I've been to MoMA. Wait, did I go to MoMA? I didn't go. I have not been to the actual museum yet, but I shot with MoMA. I rock with MoMA. I love art in different forms. So yeah, I got a bunch of MoMA t-shirts. I need to get the MoMA Nike socks because they seem to never sell out, or if they do sell out, they always restock. But
I could definitely vouch for this because you guys don't know what we get up to after the pod and after the post pod because me and Q sat down and went through some of those absolute beautiful apparel after the pod once, and we spent maybe like half an hour to an hour looking through the website.
yeah, bro, MoMA is this is just one of them. It's one of them for me. One of those places that deserve all the acclaim that they get for the features that they do with the different artists that they rock with. So yeah, I respect that release so much that I don't want it to necessarily come right back out. Hopefully it will, like you saying, come back out at some point, but I think they did what they were supposed to do. It was
Yeah.
it was a great release. Shout out to everybody that managed to get pairs. I was just unaware. That was one of the moments where I was unaware that it actually came out. So I can't be mad. I can't hate on nobody who got it. The price is what it is. I think it's what it should be for what that sneaker is as far as the resale is concerned. So um, I don't mean to be contradictory to the point that we just made about exclusivity or but
Yeah.
again, the flex is to know and to be able to move the way you need to move to be able to get what you're trying to get. So
Yeah, exactly. It's the
shout out
ease.
to Mama.
It's the ease. Yeah, shout out to Mama. It's the ease of the purchase. Like right this moment in time, when I first started picking up sneakers, um, 2016, 2015, 2016. It's almost 10 years now. It was harder and it was daunting because even though I liked the stuff I wanted to like, I was probably spending more money buying the stuff I wanted because it was more on the resale side. Now it's a bit more easier because you're more connected. You know more people. You circulate. You network. You work through. Well, basically we have a pod, bro, and people listen to us and people reach out and we have conversations and we have new friends and we kind of like have genuine friends as well, and then they all help out and we create a little community. That's a flex. That is a flex.
Yeah, and you gain knowledge through your relationships, and we keep each other informed in our private group chat. Shout out to Niche, Jamie, Dwayne, um,
Daniel.
Daniel. Everybody
Yeah.
is everybody is concerned about what everybody is interested in and trying to get their hands on. So everybody looks out for each other, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. So yeah, so forget all the nonsense. Forget all the gatekeepers. I know you like it, I can't tolerate that. Like, I rather them. You know what? I hope every sneaker that the gatekeepers will keep gatekeeping just comes out and crashes their resale price. I hope that happens because you know what? That probably will happen, and you know what? It's gonna be beautiful when that happens, and more because they'll realize that there is no value in gatekeeping, and they'll probably disappear off the scene like they should do.
And there you have it. I have completed the base to the Air Max 95. Lego set.
Multitasking 101.
Yeah. So once we finish the pod, I'm gonna start working on the actual sneaker portion of the set. So yeah, again, shout out to all the bros. Shout out to Cam E. Um, everybody who locked in with us, Mars. We always do this. We get to a point on certain pods where we try to shout out every single person. But
That
it's,
we
it's
know.
never gonna work. Shout out
Yeah.
to Mitso Collector, Sneaker
Yeah.
MD.
You know what's always good though, like when you have meetups, when you meet. Shout out to Scott and shout out to Dell as
Scott,
well.
yeah,
When you yeah,
Dale.
when you have meetups, you see the bros and you remember like it's like you don't. You always talk to them on the phone and you always talk to them via Instagram and stuff like that. But when you meet up, you remember that you guys are like instantly click again. Like you don't like. There's no absence, which is good because that's how genuine friendships work.
Yeah, man. Ooh, I'm just dropping. I got too much shit going on. Hold on.
Glue it,
Let me,
glue it.
nah, it wasn't the Lego thing that
I'm,
time.
I'm after I'm after Sidious you again. Do it.
Nah, man. I got to get my desk back in order after I had all these pieces and shit. But yeah, just so I had a great week, man. I got another my last game is coming up Monday. Um,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I got nothing else going on immediately. But it's festival season, it's concert season, it's about to be NBA playoffs. So spring break coming up, Easter coming up. It's about to be a lot going on outside. So
Yeah.
just looking forward to seeing how things progress. We're getting a lot of sneaker news, a lot of new sneakers coming, a lot of sneakers coming back from years ago, new colorways, new
The
silhouettes. So
archives. Yeah, the archives. Yeah, that's the one, bro.
yeah.
What you look at? What is anything you looking forward to?
Uh right now I'm looking forward to the apple green or apple blue, depending on where you look at. Is the name of the colorway change. Um
Yeah.
but we got more 95s coming, which we're gonna get into on the first quick strike.
Okay, let's go.
So get my shit together. Make sure I don't break nothing. Um, in the first quick strike, I want to talk about Air Max and the fact that one of the legends, Tinker Hatfield, came out in what I think is now a deleted tweet or deleted post. I don't know how much truth it was to it because I can't see it right now.
Bro,
I know I
when
sent
was it posted?
actually.
Yeah. When was it posted? I realized that after it got posted. When was it posted, bro?
Did I fall for it? I might have fell for it.
Yeah,
It might have
you might
been
have fallen
April
for it.
1st. It might have
No
been
more
April
air. Was it
1st.
the no more air post, bro?
Yeah. Was that fake?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got
So
ya. He got ya.
so fuck whoever put that up. Unless it was Tinker himself. Tinker, you on bullshit. Grown people, grown ass people who still do April Fools is some bullshit. April Fools is a kid's game.
Bro, when April Fools came about, there was so much foolery this year. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. You know why that happened? Because nobody's taking April Fools seriously anymore, and because nobody's taking April Fools seriously anymore, it's easier to dupe people now. Because people like F April Fools, and now when you put it out, people tend to believe it now more and more, and it's like, okay, is this true or not?
But I don't think I saw it on April 1st. That's the
Okay.
problem. Because I purposely stayed away from social media on April 1st because I didn't want to get got. I did see some
Yeah.
obvious like NBA bullshit where a lot of the independent NBA content creators was posting this trade or this player going here, that this player got injured, this player retired, this player coming out of retirement. It's like, all right, bro, shut the fuck up. But
Because because that post with, I'm trying to find it now because I did screen cap it. That post said no more air because they're running out of air to put in the air bubbles.
yeah, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is Tinker talking about? No such
That
thing
one.
as running out of air, bro. But then in that very same day, we got news of like 4 or 5 other Air Max and Air Max 90s and Air Max 1s coming out.
You know piss take. This is the piss take. They dropped the Bordeaux sevens in the April Fools. And I got excited because they're gonna drop the Raptors next year. I thought maybe it's gonna happen, but yeah, they dropped the April Fools Bulldogs, and I was like, "You bastards!"
I did before we get to the shoes that I want to talk about. I did
God.
see somebody else advocating for the return of the Air Max 96 OGs, and they agreed with me that's one of the sneakers we should have got for Air Max Day.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on over there at Nike. We getting all these 95s. Last year was the 95 anniversary. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate all the 95s that we get. But
Yeah.
it's 2026. We should have Air Max 96 colorways on the shelf right now. But last week I forgot in the discounts, I skipped right over the MLB Air Max 1 series. It's supposed to be 9 sneakers. We saw the San Diego Padres colorway based on their City Connect jersey. And I saw the list of teams. There will be an Atlanta Braves Air Max 1.
You're definitely going for it.
Yes. I might have to skip out on something else I want. But I am definitely interested in an Atlanta Braves Air Max 1. It's supposed to come out in the summer. They're gonna roll them out over time. So yeah, in a few months, I'm gonna be checking for the Atlanta Braves Air Max 1 for sure. Also, there was NBA coaches had custom Air Max 90s to spread awareness for autism acceptance.
Yeah.
So each coach, it might have been the whole coaching staff, but I know for sure the head coaches had colorways made for their team colors that had the autism logo, autism awareness logo, or autism acceptance logo on the sneakers as well. So shout out to that. We know, as you predicted, Air Max 90s are making a bit of a comeback. So
sure. Yeah.
That was dope. That was reported by Bleacher Report Kicks, who covers all the sports sneakers. However, we saw this week Air Max 95 Tech. Oh boy. Mostly black, a little bit of a gradient from the bottom to the top. I love when Nike plays with the silhouettes in subtle ways. And this, in my opinion, is a dope way to play with the 95 silhouette. Instead of doing the ribs in the traditional way with stitching and layers, they just put lines in it. You can see the eyelets go from the top of the uppers all the way down to the midsole. Embossed features. I'm really digging this. What'd you think about these?
Is it supposed to be like a transparent variation of the MX 95? Yeah. Streamlines. Yeah, okay, they streamline the classic. That's dope. That's fire.
Also, we got that back tab is nasty. With the silver on top of the black, that's nasty.
It's almost like the same thing they did with the collaborations. I remember New Jordan 5s where they actually took the pods off and made it streamlined. So it kind of like did the same thing kind of with the 95, rather than having those pods on the side. They streamlined it, took the pods away so you can see the ribs for the actual loopholes, and then they put the wave on it as well to make it even more streamlined. It's like one unit.
Yeah, and it's mesh. Like
Yeah.
I just like it. That's hard. We also saw full pictures of the Palace Air Max 95. I didn't pull those up, but we got a full view. I like them. I didn't think I don't think I like them as much as I wanted to.
Yeah, I was
Bro,
about to say that. I'm slightly disappointed with them.
I'm not necessarily disappointed, but I don't think it's something I really want to add to my collection.
Yeah,
They're hard though. They hard. The
I,
gray. I love
I,
the black to silver gradient.
yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit more chromish, which it isn't. It on feet. I think it looked better on feet as well. On feet, they looked a bit chromish. They looked like it was more of a silver grey to black. And it's almost like that when it was taken off feet, it just didn't hit right. It didn't like. I don't know what you're feeling. It just didn't hit as well as we thought it would hit off feet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, but they definitely dope. I'm not knocking them or hating on them at all. I just don't like them as much as I thought I would. Because when we first saw pictures, dude had his pants on top of him and all that. So
Yeah.
I mean, they good. Um, we also saw and supposedly got confirmation that we will be getting this woven Air Max 95 that's based on I forgot the player's name now. Soccer player, goalie from
Oh yeah, the
the
Mexican
90s and
goalie. Yeah, yeah, I know,
2000s.
no. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
classic.
he used
Campus. I think it's Campus. Something like that. I'm pretty sure he's a legend. He's a very I think he's a small goalkeeper in terms of height, but
mhm.
he was a magician in behind the goal. He could save anything. I'll pull up the name in a bit, but yeah, I know who you mean. Absolutely legend, a legend keeper.
Yeah, so the sneaker community online sniffed out the fact that this woven colorway might be based on him because of the colorful uniforms that he would wear.
Yeah,
Always with the bright colors, the pinks, the orange, the greens, the yellows, in a diamond pattern. And somebody peeped out that there was a diamond pattern on the insole of these sneakers, and I'm rolling with it, even if it's
jo-
not
jo-
true.
Georgie Campus. I knew, and I'm gonna put up the colors. If you, there you go, bro. That's the one.
Hold on, let me. Yep.
Yeah, I knew he's a legend, Mexican keeper, absolutely fantastic. Very small in stature, but he could save anything, bro. Literally, such a legendary keeper.
Yeah. So these are hard. Um, don't know if I want to go for these or not. Depends on what time of the year they come out and what's coming out around them. Like I always say.
I think they
Um,
might come out around the World Cup, to be honest, because that's when we're gonna see most of these sneakerish drops. Because the World Cup's gonna be in June time, so we expect to see that pretty soon in the next couple of months.
more than likely. And last but not least, I wanted to highlight us getting official pictures of the Air Max 95 Royal Blue. Shout out to 110's lad and everything Air Max. They always keep us updated with what we're getting in the future with 95s in particular.
Hmm.
I don't like this colorway as much as some of the other colorways that's supposed to be coming out around it that we talked about a lot. The apple greens, what's the
Do
pink? The
you,
pink and blue, or is it pink and green?
yeah, I don't know what you mean. Um, wouldn't it have been better if it was a blue gradient all the way through?
Uh, I can't say. I think it's too much black on it, not enough blue. I mean, I get with the one blue rib and the blue air bubbles.
Yeah,
They could have put blue on that top netting and
yeah,
maybe blue
make it.
on the 3M and the toe.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot bit lacking with that, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, but the yellow trim is dope. I just wanted more blue on colorway that y'all gonna call royal blue. I can't remember seeing a 95 with that much white and blue on it at the same time. So I think I would have liked it more if they'd have put more royal into it. But the back tab is dope. It's a little different material choice on the back tab and on the
That,
uppers for that matter.
that still might be free and reflective as well, because that, even though it's black, it still might be fully, like, might shine when you take a snap.
Hmm. So yeah, we'll see. I think these gonna sit a little bit. I think these gonna sit a little bit.
Yeah,
So
I agree with you on that.
hopefully I'll be able to put hands on them in store, get a better look at them. But yeah,
Oh,
that I think you might be right about that 3M too. Some of the black, and it looked like it's got a 3M piping along that top
yeah,
rib.
yeah. Talking about, we're staying on an Air Max slightly now. Talking about getting having a look at the Air Maxes. I saw the Air Max Liquid in store, bro.
What you think?
Very stiff, like the at midsole to outsole is very stiff. It's narrow as well, even though it's got like prime knit or like a knit on the top. It feels like it's gonna be really hard to walk in because of you can't even really bend the midsole, the outsole, because of the way it's been structured, and even when you turn it round, the points where it touches the ground remind me of soccer cleats, because the pinpoint, like even with the liquid air bubble, or the air bubble that looks like liquid, when it flows like liquid, if you switch it underneath, it's got like round nibs where it's supposed to touch the ground, and it looks like it's like studded. It's almost got like a soccer feature to it, and it's so stiff. And I can't imagine walking in it, because I'm already thinking about it. It feels like it's gonna hurt the palm of my feet. See what I'm saying? I don't think it's a winner at all, bro. Like, it just literally feels very stiff and narrow, and it's gonna hurt your pinky, your big toe. It's gonna hurt the palm of your feet. So you need a massage. You need something to actually accommodate it, because it will hurt your feet. You might have a breaking period. I don't know, because this is new, so
Yeah,
I haven't got a clue, bro.
ain't something I was gonna be trying to cop anyway. So
No, but it was worth looking at, because I was standing in the queue with Scott, and Scott goes, "Oh, there's the liquids, Air Max liquids," and he's the first person who said, he goes to me, "It's stiff, bro." I was like, I felt, I was like, "Yeah, it's bloody stiff. If I can't bend it."
yeah, I have yet to see them on feet. I feel like when I do see them on feet, I'm gonna have to stop that person and ask them how they feel on foot. I ain't watching no reviews or nothing like that. Probably should watch some reviews.
No. You don't need to ask them. Look at the way they walk, because you know if they hurt somebody's feet by the way they walk.
I don't know, because people still out here doing the duck walk.
Quackity quack.
People still do that, bro. People still gripe about creases and all that. I just had a conversation last week where dude was telling me, like, yeah, I don't like 12s because they crease on the inside, right? Soon you wear them, they crease. It's like, bro, they shoes. Like, they
They're
shoes gonna
supposed to
crease. Yeah, your feet bend. If they didn't crease, it would be more pain.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you need to mold the feet. Like, you first of all, you need to mold the midsole or the mid structure of the sneaker to your feet to make sure it adapts. You know what? I've gone past the notion of not creasing your sneakers. That died maybe 5 or 6 years ago, because, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like when Jordan 5s turned piss yellow in terms of the translucent stuff.
Yeah.
I was that person that was advocating for, I don't like that. I want it fresh. I want it clean. I want to try and keep it clean. But over the years, it took me 4 years to get over that, and I'm like, no, you know what? That looks beautiful because basically it just looks absolutely like worn in. It looks like it's supposed to look like that. It looks like it just looks classical. And then they started releasing all the vintage stuff, the pissed out outsoles, the cell stuff, and it just kind of re-emphasized what I feel about it. And creases on sneakers shows you the, what do you call it? That's like medallions for sneakers. It's been through the wars. It's been through the trials and tribulations, and this is why they re-release sneakers, because they know once that sneaker's done, you can retire it. It's a veteran now. You can get a new variation of the same sneaker that released 20 years ago. See what I'm saying? But one thing, shout out to the bro Scott as well. Me and Scott had this conversation as well. We were talking about the Air Max Liquid, right? The sneaker game is built, and you're probably going to agree with me on this. The sneaker game is built on retros. Any brand you look at, they do well with all their retro sneakers. You could look at Adidas, you could look at Reebok, you could look at Nike, you could look at Jordan. Every one of those always relies on retros. The new stuff does well if it's limited. When you start saturating it, it doesn't do well, right? But every time they go back to retros, the 90s, the 97s, the 95s, the Air Max 1s, every time, even the campus, all the stuff is retro stuff. So like, I think this is why one thing I don't like is when people come out and say, oh, this sneaker's dead and this sneaker's dead and this sneaker's dead, like, but you live on retros, like, and this is why we can't take some idiots out there, especially influencers, that say, oh, it's the same model with a different color, but you live on retros. Tell me a sneaker outside the retros in the past 2010 that's done anything. Because you live on retros.
Bro, look at how long certain silhouettes stay around. Like, I thought the Air Max 270 would have been gone by now. Nope. They're still making them. You can go in any store and get them. People still buying them. Brand new pairs. Pulling them out the box like they just came out this year. So, yeah, once you make something, like, this is not the car industry. Like, that's why that comparison that Jeff Dumbass made a few weeks back was so stupid to me, because new models don't mean the old models go away.
Yeah, no.
Like, when the 2026 model come out, that don't mean you can't drive a 2020 no more.
Okay, let me. I'll pull a couple of sneakers out, right, and I'll tell you, right. Where is the Air Max Scorpion?
Gone.
Where is the NMDs now?
They're around, but you don't see them like that. Didn't work, or stopped working.
Right, exactly. Okay, this Air Max Liquid. What do you think?
Probably won't be around for years to come.
Alright, cool. This is gonna be a bit blasphemous. You probably see them more often than in the States than I do in the UK. Where's the Vapor Maxes?
I see quite a bit of Vapor Max. I still see restocks. I see the Vapor Max Plus more than any other Vapor Max model, though.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, the Vapor Max Plus is a mashup between the TN and the original Vapor Max. It's the TN with a Vapor Max bottom. Right. So I still see those. I still see new colorways.
Yeah, so it's teetering on like, yes and no. But you got the DNAs. You all of that stuff, like.
Yeah, they're still making new colorways of the DNs.
But what's happening with them, bro?
They're starting to fade out. I don't think the DNA is going to last. for so many years. But like I said before, the 270 is still around. They're still making colorways of it. It's still on the
You-
shelf.
where's the Adidas 4D? But we're happy to take in the campus, all the Adidas ranges, the
Sambas,
old ranges,
the
Sambas, all that,
specials, yeah, the
specials, all that
sales.
stuff. And we're happy to take all of the Nike retros, the Jordan 4s and all the Jordan retros and all the Jordan 1. And like bro, we sat here when everyone was trashing the Jordan 1, and I adamantly said, wait, they're gonna bring back the Jordan 1. It's a staple. You can't have the Jordan brand without a Jordan 1 staple. They'll hype that back up again, and it's happening again. Like this is just, it always lives on retros, bro. Like you can make new stuff, and the new generation won't love it as much because the nostalgia for those retros keeps living on and on and on through us, through our previous generation into the newer generation. We don't look everything that's designed now is a take on the retros. Some of the stuff that even the newer Jordan basketball sneakers, why do you think they call them the 31s, the 32s, the 30? Because they take off the old stuff into the new. There's like a prototype for the new stuff.
Look at the
So
40,
like
4028, the 4016, the 4014. Like, yeah.
because we live off nostalgia retros.
If it ain't,
That's
if it
what
ain't
the
in the silhouette, the colorways come back.
Why do you think the they could absolutely saturate the market with Air Force Ones?
The Air
But they were
Force One
still
is literally old as we are. Literally. Came out the same year we were born. Like, what we talking about? People could never stop buying triple white and triple black Air Force Ones.
bro. Exactly. Bro. Last year we saw multitude of variations of triple black and triple white sneakers that from collaborations to this is different to that is different to this has got a label at the back, Travis Scott with Utopia on the back, bro. It's still a triple black and triple. We even trashed the Supreme triple black and triple whites because they keep releasing but they still sell out.
They're gonna keep restocking too. They're gonna keep restocking.
So
They do all the time.
and this is why we get frustrated with those conversations when people come out with dumbass quotes and dumbass like stipulations. So this is why why this, because if it wasn't that, it wouldn't sell out. It wouldn't do much. It wouldn't do it as well as it wouldn't make money.
That's just as dumb as trying to age people out because you don't want to wear sneakers no more. And then you try to put an age limit. No, nobody care about that shit, man.
Yeah, exactly. Well, only your dumbass does. That's the thing. All right, next one, bro. Sorry, I went on a
Next
little
quick
tangent
strike. You good?
there. All right, cool. So I don't want to bring I don't want to bring this to the table. I think you should bring this to the table. But I'm gonna say Bike here and Jeezy. Go on, bro. I'll leave it to you because I know you want to just go in.
Yeah. I had been advocating for somebody, one of these Atlanta rappers. I named Lil Baby, but his popularity didn't, for whatever reason, stick the way that it did before. But oh, you was about to pull it up too.
Oh, yeah, I'll pull it up. No, it's fine.
Nigel went and grabbed Young Jeezy, Atlanta legend, hip hop legend, your favorite trapper's favorite trapper, to do the Bike Air campaign, and it's just hard. I mean, anybody knows street rap knows that Jordans have always been a part of it. As a status symbol, as um, a cultural brand, Jordans have traditionally been a part of hip hop culture, and to have Young Jeezy, who is legend status at this point, at as far as his career has gone, and he's still relevant. Yeah, this just dope. All the merch is hard. He's wearing the shorts. He's wearing the different shirts, the tracksuit, all bike air branded.
Yeah, I like that sweater. The red sweater is nice, man. Absolutely
Yeah,
beautiful.
brick after brick is the name, the code name for this white colorway. So yeah, man. Shout out to Jeezy. Shout out to
Round of
Nigel.
applause. They did that right. They did that absolutely right, man. When I heard about that, I was like, yeah, Q. I need to bring it. Oh, if Q doesn't bring this, I'm gonna bring this to the pod because I know how much you like Jeezy. I know how much you respect him and how much you love his music, and to have him on the campaign for the Brick After Brick is absolutely fantastic. For that, it just gives credibility. It brings more credibility to the sneaker, and it brings. You know what? Before this campaign, before the whole brick by brick, the bike here, brick after brick, the claw, grabbing the sneaker with the claw to get the chance to win it,
Yeah,
then doing coming out like he actually came out like the actual brick by brick from last year. And then basically he's doing this whole campaign run again for the brick after bricks, even though it looks like the fire red fours. It's not really the fire red fours, it's a take on it, but it's a brick after brick, bringing Jeezy to the situation. I can't wait to see what he's going to bring next. I can't wait to see him pull up in a truck again to hand out t-shirts, to give us another story behind the brick after bricks, what the meaning is, and the whole marketing campaign from what he did for the brick by bricks, then to bring it onto the brick after bricks, and then introduce more hype behind it, which he does with Jeezy. It's fantastic. This is what the game's all about, bro.
yeah. Nigel is fire with the rollouts. Ever since the first bike era, the RM4
Yeah.
to the grandma's driveway to the brick after brick. Like he just dope with the rollouts. And I think
Yeah.
contrary a little bit to what you're saying, I don't think we're gonna see the truck and all that stuff with this campaign. I
No,
think he
I
just went
just I
up.
just said it as a possibility that he could do something, but I can't wait to see what he's going to do.
I don't think this is it. We're seeing it. I
Okay.
think this version of the truck thing was the cloth thing. Having the
Oh
machine,
yeah, yeah,
having
yeah,
people
yeah.
come and try to win the sneaker with the claw machine. He also got a group of people and went on a bike ride on the Nike campus.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that a few days before we saw this Jeezy photo shoot. So I think this is the rollout. Like we in the middle, getting towards the end of the rollout. We might see one or two more things associated with the brick after brick rollout, but if he does something public, it could be the truck again. It could be some other type of activation live event or something like that. But yeah, we well into the campaign at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I can't remember when the sneaker's coming out. It might be in May time when the sneaker comes out, but it would be quite a good take if he does something to with the activities in terms of covering the mileage, like who covers the most mileage on a bike tracker. That could be quite interesting to get your miles up so that you can actually kind of have a chance to win a pair or win a stack or win like have 100 sneakers that you could have a chance to win one of them. That could be a possibility. That'd be quite nice if you to see that, just to get people active. That'd be quite interesting to see. But yeah, the rollout looks dope. Rollout looks absolutely dope. Just on Nigel, if he does move away, we've seen him do a one, and now this is his second four. No, yeah, second four. Except for the RMs, I'm not counting the RMs. I'm counting
Nah.
the full silhouette for the Jordan 4. What would you like? What would you like to see him do next, if he was going to do something?
Uh that's a good question. I can't really say what I would like for him to do. I mean, ones he already done. we could get more ones. I don't know if we will or not. Uh, maybe a 7. Maybe trying to think of what would be something good to ride a bike with.
Fives, I would say fives are too bulky. I could see a 3. I could definitely see a 3.
I could see a 3 also. I could see a 10.
Mm.
We know it won't be no 11. Maybe a 12. Maybe a 16 or 18 or something. I don't know about the 18. 18 might be kind of boring because there's not much to work with an 18 versus
Yeah.
a 16. But I don't know, bro. It could go anywhere from this point.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. First thing that popped into my head was a 5 when I thought about it. I was like, no, you really can't ride a 5 with a bike because it's too big. Too unless they streamlined it, unless they actually kind of modified it.
Yeah, they will have to do something similar to the podless fives.
Yeah, like the Ammo Minions.
Yeah, maybe a 5 low. I would like to see more
That could be
5
possible.
lows in general.
Or a 6 low.
Yeah, yeah,
No, maybe.
yeah. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Okie dokie. That was good. But a round of applause to Jeezy again and Nigel Sylvester for that.
Yeah. Shout out to Nigel always, and shout out to Jeezy. Dope campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Next quick strike. I'm still fucking with this damn Lego thing. Uh,
Let it
let me,
go.
let me
Let
put
it
this
go.
down. Um, I want to,
Adidas.
yeah, I want to give a little bit of love. It's not because I went to the Adidas event. It's not because my wife was trolling me on the post. Simply, it's
I
not
didn't
funny.
realize she was trolling you. I need to check the
Of
post out
course
now.
she was. Um, it's simply because of the representation for these two silhouettes that I want to showcase. First of all, shout out to Anthony Edwards for returning from his injury, but also for this AE2 Atlanta colorway, representing the 96 Olympics with this black, green, and sail colorway. Took the colors straight from the Atlanta 1996 Olympics logo, the centennial celebration of the Olympics. It's a good colorway.
I like
I,
it.
I
It looks really nice, to be honest. The green does it
yeah,
really well.
the gold features in the netting with the sail translucent outsole. I can't be mad at these. Will I be buying them? Of course not. Of course not.
Keeping the
But
same energy is so funny.
no, it's not funny. I mean, what you want me to say? What you want me to do? I'm supposed to jump ship just because? Nah.
No. The way you say it is so funny. Will I get it? Never.
No, not never, not ever. But
Never, ever, 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 ever.
no, ever. But that don't take away from the dopeness of the inspiration. I know I'm an Atlanta guy through and
Oh
through.
yeah. It's always good
Always,
to pay tribute rather than hate.
yeah. So just because, and also from Atlanta, representing. Um, we always love to celebrate the Olympics coming to Atlanta.
Hmm.
It did a lot to and for the city. I like what it did for the city more than I like what it did to the city. That's an Atlanta internal conversation, but Yeah, shout out to Ant-Man for doing that. And also with Adidas, and I really hate to do this, but I have to shout out the Harden 10
Oh yeah, I saw that. I did see that.
for this marathon colorway.
That is fire. I'm be honest with you. That is fire, bro.
I mean, it's all right. It ain't all that. It's the Nipsey colorway though. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
R.I.P. Nipsey. Yeah.
The marathon continues always. Um, and this is an official marathon collaboration. We got the TMC flag on the back. So all blue. We know blue was Nipsey's favorite color.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't like the Harden 10 silhouette, but it don't look so bad in this monotone blue, especially with that TMC flag on the back.
Yeah.
If y'all want anything more from me on Adidas, too bad, because that's all I got.
It took a brave man. It took a brave Q this week to say that. Should we move on?
Yes, please.
Right, cool. Customs, bro. How valid do you reckon a custom, or who makes a custom legit in terms of a proper release?
What?
So I'm just it's a double-edged sword question more likely. So if somebody grabbed your sneaker, if Nigel Sylvester grabbed your sneaker, your Jordan 4, any Jordan 4 in your rotation, and he stitched a swoosh at the front and took the tab off and put bike here on the back, will it become a bike here? Will it become an official sneaker that is the bike here, like your Shashika 4s? If you took the back tab off your Shashika 4s and put a bike here tab at the back and you put a swoosh at the front, will it become the Shashika bike ears?
No. I mean, I don't know if I understand where you. I'm trying to understand where you're going, or figure out where you're going.
This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going, right? So this week, this happened. So there was a raffle this week in Japan. I think in Japan, at a retailer called Weekend Sequel, I think. And they handed out 300 chocolate bars, and it's for in-store visitors, and within 20 of them contained coveted golden tickets. And if you got those golden tickets, those lucky winners were rewarded with a custom fragment piece personally selected by Donor Fragment. And it became a fragment sneaker. So you got fragmented. What do you think? This is why I said, does that become a legit fragment sneaker now?
I guess. I mean, you can't say it's not if the legit owner of the brand says, I'm going to put my stamp on your shoe. I mean, it's still a custom.
Yeah.
Just because of the nature of how it happened, but you can't say it's not fragment if the owner stamps it.
That's what I was trying to get at. Maybe I used the wrong person in terms of Nigel. Keep putting the bike here on.
No, I get the reference, but like,
yeah.
That's why I was thinking, like, how could Nigel bike air your sneaker? I don't see how that would happen, but with this, yeah. I can understand completely where you was coming from.
So now, does that make that sneaker a 1 in 20?
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm?
It's rare now. It's went from coveted GR to grill status, dare I
Yeah,
say?
yeah. Oh yeah, I would say that. I'll definitely say that. This is Lost and Founds, and yeah, lost the Chicago Lost and Founds fragment.
Yeah. I mean, the lost and found is a coveted GR. We know how supposedly difficult it was to
Yeah,
get that
yeah, yeah.
sneaker. Um, it took me a good amount of raffles to get my pair, and I ended up getting my pair on Nike Sneaker Reserve. I know you one of the bros got you your pair. Was it Dale that got your pair?
They'll yeah. Yeah, yeah, that story's still, like, this is why I love stories like that. That story's still iconic. He was staying over because he was going out the next day, to an event, and then he walked down the stairs because he knew I didn't get a pair. He walked down the stairs and he was like, "Yo, bro, I copped you your Lost and Founds." I was like, "What? Yeah, I copped you your Lost and Founds, bro."
Yeah, so I think it's pretty official.
Yeah.
Hopefully they stamp both sides of the sneaker.
Oh yeah, you got to do both. You got to do the left and right, don't you?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if it was my pair, I would want them to do both sides.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then it makes it a bit more, even more official.
Well, I mean, it's official. If but how do you how do you legit check that? How do you verify that? Because
That's the
now
question, bro.
I imagine somebody out there is trying to figure out how to make that stamp
Yeah,
to be able to put it on other sneakers. Like,
and
because
imagine.
it has to be embossed or stamped in that way.
Yeah, exactly, and you know how the fake markets work, and if they found out, and if somebody was trying to sell a pair, and if it does come on our resale platforms, and it's the 1 or 20, and then how do you legit check if it's an authenticated pair? Do you get a card with it? The golden ticket, the verification that this is a legit pair? Yo, bro, there's a whole load of spectrums of questions that come with that, because all of a sudden now you're like, is that legit?
What's the next slide?
It's the ticket.
Okay, okay. Yeah. That you'll have to have a video to go with it,
Yeah.
I think.
It almost becomes like and you know what, you know when you go to the antique markets, like basically you do have that, almost like a gold coin, or a bullion, but when you have a bullion you actually have it verified. You have the you have the card with it, or a
Hmm.
certification with it. It needs to come like that, otherwise it's pointless, not pointless, that you can't value it, because you know how the fake market works, and you know if somebody got hold of this, they were like, "Oh, let's mass produce it. Let's send it out." Everybody's got fake pairs. Everybody's trying to sell a fake pair of these lost and found fragments, and all of a sudden, it just devalues what the authentic pairs were.
Maybe something to do with the ticket. Like
Yeah,
maybe punch a hole in the ticket or stamp or mark the ticket somehow that is
yeah,
hard to duplicate on the spot to, make sure that person ain't trying to double up, and also have some type of authentication to go with it, because I think out of 20 people, somebody is going to try to resell that shoe.
yeah. That's what I was saying. My next question would be, are you looking to resell it? Because
Nah,
if I had that, I would never resell that.
I'm keeping mine. I'm keeping mine, and I'm probably. I would like to say I would want to wear it more often than I've
Yeah,
worn mine a good amount so far, maybe 7 to 8 times, something like that. Because that sneaker, because of the leather, wears quickly.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
starts to crease and wrinkle up pretty quickly, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. I kind of like my ones a little worn at this point.
Mm-hmm. Same here,
Um,
same here.
but yeah, that's tough, bro. I would want to have something to do with the ticket, like maybe
Yeah.
a hole punch, a signature, a stamp, something.
You know what the flip side to this, the whole flip side to this question is, if nobody knew that event occurred and that sneaker was stamped by the owner of Fragment and you rocked it, people were looking at you like, "Are you wearing some fakes, bro?"
Yeah,
That did this lost and found never came with a Fragment stamp, bro.
yeah, 1,000%, 1,000%. And I mean, that's the thing with fake sneakers, bro. Like, when do you walk upon somebody? When do you not? Like what Correct did with the one dude with the cacti ones. That was
Yeah,
that was rare. Like people ain't often walking up to other people that and questioning them about their sneakers, especially if you think it's something fool with them.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
if they fool, they just fool. You call them in your mind or to whoever you with. Like I've done that hella times. Like I saw somebody with a pair of Gammas on that looked fool to me, and I'm like, yeah, them ain't real
yeah.
Gammas. But it was an inside conversation with the group of people who I was with. I'm not gonna walk up to them and ask them, "Oh, where you get your Gammas from? How much you pay for them? Why they look like that?" You know what I'm saying? Actually, it was at the game. It was at the Hawks game.
Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Got you.
Yeah, saw a dude with what looked like some fake Gammas. And I'm not finna go
Shit.
say something to him, but lost and founds with a fragment stamp. Yeah, you would think that's like a Alibaba
Special.
panda buy special. Them
Yeah.
came in a DHL box. You know what I'm saying?
A busted
Yeah,
DHL box that. Yeah.
right, right. I wonder
Right.
if I wonder what all sneakers people had on at that event though, because
Also, yeah, that's one. Like it could. The thing is, not all 20 would be lost and found. It depends on what the person was wearing as well. So it could be a
exactly.
whole spectrum of sneakers. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah, but let's leave it at that. Otherwise, we're giving all of these idiots that love fakes the whole reins to do whatever they want with their fragment stamp.
Right. Yeah. Next quick strike. That was a good topic. I didn't realize that happened myself. Um,
Yeah, exactly. And if somebody had worn that, you'd be like, "What you wearing, bro?"
I might. Yeah, I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing. Um, Speaking of fakes and resale and all that, it's been reported that the market has crashed on the VAA ones,
Okay.
and resellers have lost over $80,000 buying early pairs for the prices to tank and lose value.
Bro. These resellers.
Reportedly, go ahead, go ahead.
Bro, reportedly, even if it's reportedly, this is why I was doing the evil laugh. These resellers truly do not do their research. These same resellers don't know the market. If you're buying early pairs of the VAA Jordan 1s, we knew weeks ago, months ago, that was gonna be a big release. Contrary to what people were telling, like I picked up. I obviously we met the bros and I picked up my VAA Jordan 1 from Offspring, right? And I had a conversation with one of the guys, one of the main guys at Offspring, And he told me there was loads of pairs of these sneakers, and I knew a month out that this is gonna be mass stock like the Union fragment that it released globally. So if me personally, I'm not a reseller, but if I was a reseller, I would not be paying $2 grand or 1.5 grand for this sneaker, because I know when this sneaker releases, this is gonna be about a £350 sneaker or £300 sneaker in pounds sterling. I'm not stupid. So if allegedly the people are paying that much for this sneaker early to sell, you truly do not know the market, and you deserve whatever was coming to you.
This reminds me of an episode we had a while ago where you brought up this very phenomenon of resellers not being able to predict the market that they claim to dominate and thrive in.
Thank you.
Just in Japan, which is not a very large country, there were supposedly, well, it's a very dense country, but it's not
Yeah.
very large. There are supposedly over 25,000 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
In early March, prices were as high and probably exceeded $1,600. By the end of March, beginning of April, the average price was around $700. That's over or around $1,000 loss per pair. And we saw the pictures of these fucking idiots with stockpiles posting on IG with
Flexing.
hundreds of pairs. Hundreds of pairs. This one picture showed 37 pairs. Next picture showed 88, and the third one showed 82 pairs. Between these three pictures, that's where the 80,000 in losses numbers come from.
There's a lot of stipulations that go through reselling at this moment in time, right? You need to remember the core aspects of reselling. Number one, this is not COVID anymore. Sneakers are easily accessible. Number two, when sneakers release, the closer you come to the actual release, the sneakers drop in price depending on the amount of sneakers that drop. Even if there's limited to 10,000, when the sneaker comes out, it will drop in price, and when the sneaker comes to hand, it will drop in price before it ever picks up. That's standard. The only time that's ever changed is if it becomes exclusively regional to like Chicago or whatever, because as soon as that happens, it's not accessible everywhere else. So we knew this Jordan 1 was coming out, or just Jordan 1 VAA was coming out everywhere. So you knew this price was going to drop from a month out. And third of all, and this is the most important factor, is people aren't buying sneakers like they used to. Nobody's paying resale prices like they used to. This is not COVID anymore. Nobody's got extra money given out by the government to go spend money on sneakers. So you're not going to pay resale for sneakers. So what you're going to do, you're going to wait for the sneakers to come down like every other sneakerhead's doing. You're going to wait for the sneaker to come out. You're going to wait a couple of weeks if you can't get it for retail, and you're going to see the price of the market. And then if you don't like it, you move on to the next sneaker. That's what's happening currently, and this is what's going to keep happening to sneakers like this. And resellers that are new to the industry or new to the market aren't realizing. They're thinking, let's pick this sneaker up 2 months ahead of schedule for $2 grand each because I've got money to burn, like I'm a stupid idiot, and I'm going to try to sell this sneaker a month out for $1,500 to somebody that wants to buy it, but nobody's actually buying the sneaker for that value because everybody's savvy to the fact that when the sneaker comes out, it's going to drop in price.
So, according to this report, we know the retail, US retail is 230, so 185 UK. The backdoor price was between $900 and $1,100. the market peak was around 1,600, and now the average price is around 650. So yeah, value is way down, like $20,000.
Bro, like,
For the one guy who had 37 pairs. The guy who had 88 pairs, the value almost 60,000, and 82 pairs is around $54,000.
you really like. You know what? I don't know why I'm huffing and puffing. You didn't study the market. You didn't know what you was doing. You invested a lot of money, and you got burnt. This is business. Simple as. You treated somebody's hobby as a business, and you got burnt. You got what was coming to you. Simple as.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You just got played. Exactly. You just played yourself. Exactly that, bro. Exactly that.
We win.
And if those idiots were to ever listen to this podcast, they'll realize that we were spitting game, because there's no more. People are clued up. People are way more clued up than they ever was.
Mm-hmm. Here's what it is.
1,500 to 2K for VAA.
Yep. And they're selling for 700.
That's funny. That's funny.
You just bought yourself a lifetime supply of Virgil Abloh archive Air Jordan 1s.
Did you know when they asked? You know when they started asking people about, oh, do you want to buy this VA? You know what they heard?
Nah, I'm good. I already hit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. A lot of people hit. A lot of people hit on the archive release. A lot of people, and you know what? As soon as the archive release happened a couple of weeks before, and then the raffles start coming out. I saw the amount of raffles there were for every single shop, bro. Every single retailer.
Bro, it was when that last time I checked, it was over 80 raffles in the US. That's a lot for a tier 0 sneaker. And with the supply numbers, each store could have possibly had up to 100 pairs, which is a lot for a tier 0 sneaker.
As many pairs as they were with the Union fragment that went global, or more.
Congratulations.
And you know what? Yeah, congratulations, you just played yourself. And you know what? If they do release the Canary Yellows, if they do release the Chicagos again, if whatever they release again, it will be the same stock number. But you know what? Was it? If you don't learn once, you don't learn twice. You deserve to be burnt.
Listen to the man. He's telling the truth.
Hey, we spit game all the time here, so you know.
No, we don't know what we be talking about. Just lies and bullshit. That's all. Lies and bullshit. Last quick strike.
Alright, cool. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this one, but I'm gonna say it to you. So Corteiz are doing raffle drops or lucky drops. I think it's Lotto drops, more or less. I think it more. I'll need to phrase it right. It's their Lotto drops, and what they're doing, I'm gonna showcase you on their web. This is what it is, and what the whole thing with this whole Lotto drop is. It's basically gives you it's a promotion for involves winning a golden ticket. With the golden ticket you get a chance to win a Porsche, and I think there was a Porsche GT3 RS, and I think the Clint actually showed it on his on the Corteiz website. Let me just show you this. So that's the actual car behind him that you can actually win. And as part of that, you have to try your luck to get a purchase of the Lotto drop, then get a golden ticket and scratch it to try and win it. This is something that he used to do it back in the day as well, but he's reintroducing that, so I thought I'll bring that to you. What's your thoughts?
It's a gotcha games.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all gotcha games. It's gambling. It's gambling. This is like playing a wheel. This is like playing a slot machine. This is like scratching a lottery ticket. It's all gotcha games.
Yep.
I don't know if I should be mad at it or disappointed.
It's an interesting way. Yeah, it's an interesting way to sell a product, though.
Bro, it was more interesting when it was tied to a sneaker. In my opinion, I mean, they got way more sneakers to let people hit on than cars to give away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One car release, in considering that, or a whole range of sneaker releases, is a whole different spectrum in terms of you got more chance of hitting on a sneaker than you have a chance of hitting on a car.
Yeah, man, it's borderline nasty work. I mean, in the effort to sell merch, you gotta do what you gotta do. Giving away a car to sell merch is extreme.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I can understand your disappointment. If it was like a sneaker release or a sneaker drop, I can understand. But yeah, it feels a bit more. It feels a bit more like yeah, does just angle on the gambling thing. Oh yeah, let me buy some merch. I might win this Porsche. I'll buy some more. Buy some more. All of a sudden, yeah. I understand that. Spin the wheel.
Yeah, like I say, it's like playing a wheel. I mean, it's gambling, bro. It's just gambling. Gambling is big. Sports gambling, all these apps. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I've side with you.
I appreciate the merch being priced at a decent rate or a discount rate. I would be more interested in it for that reason. I wouldn't readily believe that I or anybody would win a damn car without there being some type of rigging going on.
Yeah.
Because slot machines are rigged. Sometimes raffle wheels are rigged.
You were going down the realms of what I was thinking, but you said it out loud, which was, how do you know whoever won the car wasn't part of his team or wasn't associated with him in the first place? Or yeah.
A friend of a friend of a friend.
Yeah,
and it's a write-off. I don't know how y'all taxes work over there, but something like that in the U.S. is a write-off.
Yeah.
That's less money in income tax you have to spend.
Yeah, because it's a what do you call it? A
charitable.
Yeah. Okay,
but it's not charity.
Same thing. Yeah, it's same thing here. Charitable donations. You don't need to write up a tax. Yeah, I understand.
Is it a donation though when it's tied to sales? I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Well, that was this week's quick stretch, bro. Shall we go into? I would like to say a famous topic now.
Yeah, I'm just glad we made it through all the quick strikes this week.
Yeah, to be honest, last week we was very intensively into it.
And the week
like, it was,
before.
like, proper. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we keep missing topics. But this week we got through it in inadequate time as well.
Yeah. Let's do it, bro.
Let's do it, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. This week we have 2 cases on the docket. First case on the docket is N Clothing. Come to the front. I think you've seen this, and I'm going to say this. On the 3rd or the 4th, it must have been the 3rd. Yeah, I think it was the 3rd, the day before we recorded. N Clothing dropped 20 pairs, 20 to 15 pairs, I think, I was told, of the VAA Jordan 1s, Alaskas. And they expected it to be a first come, first serve. And it got absolutely rammed. People started getting rowdy. Things were thrown. And I'm like, N Clothing, have you not learnt from all the other occasions you've done this? Especially the other occasion when you released another hype sneaker a couple of years ago and from somebody threw a whole chair through at the window and started all this disgruntled behaviour. And all the way through COVID when Size did something and somebody got hurt and somebody this and that and this. Why are you still doing first come first serve for 15 to 20 pairs of a hype release when you could just drop it online or you could drop it as a raffle? What was the whole point? You created ruckus for no reason, you wasted police time for no reason, and you wasted public time for no reason, because you know when you do stuff like this, you know the public and audience you're going to attract to your store, and you know what's going to happen. So why did you do a first come first serve release for the Jordan 1 VAA Alaskas? I don't understand,
bro.
Purpose.
They probably did it on purpose to create this turmoil to bring attention to their store.
I don't understand. And on that note, guilty for stupid behavior, because stupid behavior gets stupid prizes. And if your staff get hurt, if your store gets damaged, if something happens outside to the public, that's on you. Everything that happens with that release, that's on you. So I hope you will learn from your lessons, and I hope you don't do stupid things again, because stupid behavior gets stupid prizes. Isn't that right, bro?
Yeah, if I was the insurance company that was covering that N Clothing store, they ain't giving y'all shit, because y'all knew what's going to happen.
Exactly. And the second case of the last case. Guilty. Remember, bro, I told you about Sports Direct. Remember Sports? So this company called Sports Direct dropped, I'm going to share this. They dropped Pokemon Mega Evolution Heroes in their store on Oxford Street, sorry. And this is what happened.
Nothing, bro. Should we go in? Fucking, this is wild, bro. I'm recording the whole thing. This is wild. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Mate, I ain't even trying to get no Pokemon, man. This is just...
So they once again did a first come first serve release for these Pokemons.
The shoes?
No, not the shoes. The cards, bro. It might be shoe. I don't know. If it was a shoe or a card, one or two, bro. I'm not into Pokemon. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna Google it quickly so that I don't get it mistaken. But basically, they released this.
There was a Puma Pokemon collab that just released.
No, it was for cards. It was for cards, bro. Right. So they the general public waited outside. Then they broke the steel gates, ran through to the store, picked up the items, and basically damaged the store in doing so. First come, first serve. Pokemon, I can't blame Sports Direct for one, because like every store nowadays does Pokemon releases in store and use first come, first serve. What I can do is blame the general public and the resellers that are doing stupid behavior, because what you're going to now find is these cards are going to be less accessible, they're going to be raffled off, they're going to be harder to get, and then you're going to start complaining. Because this is what happens, and this has happened in the sneaker game, and we just talked about how enclosed shouldn't do first come first serves, and how they should be raffled off. If you are doing bad behavior in public, trying to get stuff that's exclusive like this because of the monetary value for this for a product, because you're so thirsty for a product like that, what you're going to find is this product is going to be less accessible to you guys. This going to get botted out online by, you know what we know, a system that was used on the sneaker game before will now transcend to other areas because it's easy to do, and you will start crying. So stop being absolute idiots when you get thirsty for a product because of the value of the actual product. That's what I'm gonna say, bro, because that's absolutely horrendous behavior. To do that, to damage a store in central London, yeah, there's repercussions coming. I can tell you that now. But on that note, guys, guilty! Don't be thirsty. Go drink some milk. What do you want to say, bro?
I hope everybody who went in there and bum rushed their store get a whole pack full of Squirtles. And I don't know shit about Pokemon, but from what I understand, Squirtle ain't one of the more popular Pokemons.
Oh, bro.
I hope not. And now one of y'all got a Charizard or Pikachu or none of the good shit that y'all wanted. This packs of trash.
I hope the 5-0, the Popo, the police, whatever you call them, there's a Pikachu on you in your house. Arrest your ass.
Right.
That was it, bro. That was crazy behavior, bro. Thirsty over you know what, Pokemon cards are quite expensive at the moment. Like, they're going for stupid money, but getting thirsty over a card. No,
that's resale for you.
Yeah, resale culture. I hear it.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Hey, bro. Like, other areas of the hobbyist community are learning about resale now.
They gonna learn.
You're gonna learn real quick.
More than one lesson too.
Right, let's do some discounts, bro.
Okay. Got quite a good number of discounts this week.
Hey.
A Chinese national in the city of Kingston in Jamaica got busted. Over 1,900 fake products for sale.
Sheesh.
773 pairs of Crocs, all fake. 672 pairs of Nike slippers, like the regular Nike slippers, they just flat with a strap with Nike on the top. 672 pairs, all fake. 194 Nike sneakers and 262 pairs of Puma slippers. This is a 51-year-old man named Hao Ken, who's a sales supervisor in Kingston, got caught with all this shit.
Jeez. Did when the police turned up, did he say, "How can you do this to me?"
They busting the door, said, "What go on here?
Hey, how can you do this to me?
What go on? What you doing there, huh?" This is about 63 million in value. Oh, I'm sorry, 6.3 million.
I thought you talking about the tree. The tree.
Now you're gonna kill us for our Jamaican accents.
We don't care. We don't care. By the way, I thought
6.3 million, boy.
Oh, bro. Wouldn't it be really? I'm just thinking on that, right? Just on that subject quickly. Wouldn't it be really interesting? No, not interesting. This is never gonna happen. But I'm gonna manifest this to happen. They need to make a counterfeit fraud police, right? That basic.
Hold on. They were This guy was arrested by the Transnational Crime Investigation Division.
Oh, okay, cool.
The counterfeit police.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. All these cases we've been seeing when people getting caught with fakes, they have the counterfeit police.
But bear with me. But instead of targeting the sellers, right? Because basically the manufacturers and the sellers, they started expanding their web and looking at sneakerheads' collections.
Man, watch out. As much as I agree with you, it's the solicitation of the product.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's always going to be the case. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But the purchasing, if there's no market for purchase, then you never get buyers.
Well, if they can stop the creators and the sellers, the buyers gonna fall off too.
Or a better idea. Do what South Korea did with tickets, but for fake pairs. If you know a person that wears fake pairs, report them. You get a percentage back.
See, this discounts, bro. We should have made this a topic.
Sorry. Go on. Next one.
You gotten too far.
Sorry.
All right, man. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons for hiring Andre 3000 to create the campaign for the new uniforms this year. The Atlanta legend is Andre 3000.
Round of applause.
The people love that foosball in the South. So it only makes sense. Andre narrated with the ad campaign. I don't know how big of a football fan he is, but he got a bag from the Falcons. So shout out to Andre. Shout out to the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
In the United States, remember the video I showed you last week? I sent you last week where the guy was cussing out the delivery robot because the robot
that was funny.
Was asking him to hit the crosswalk button.
Yeah. Was it Waymo?
No. Waymo is the automated car thing.
Oh, sorry. No. I'll tell you something funny in a bit, but you're gone.
Food delivery robots in Los Angeles, Philadelphia, and Chicago have been attacked by anti-clinker activists.
Anti-clanker.
Yeah. People are starting to attack these delivery bots in revolt. Says 93% of jobs have been impacted by delivery jobs have been impacted by these robots in these specific cities. I don't know how real that number is, but humans being put out of work by AI and robots. Yeah, I know how I am. I can't speak for TJ. I know he agrees with me on a lot of this stuff, but I'm super anti AI at this point.
Bro, all I can think about is somebody coming out and drop kicking in as it says "fuck your food."
Bro, I saw the one video. It was these robots falling downstairs, getting stuck up under things, being stopped by trash cans and like just objects on the sidewalk. The robots can't comprehend what's going on, so they like y'all paying for these services and y'all ain't getting what y'all want. You're gonna have to go walk the trail and find your food being stuck because it's a bench or a bus stop on the sidewalk where these dumbass robots can't put together. The one I sent you was a robot sitting at the crosswalk asking people to hit the button for.
Yeah, the guy's like, no.
Fuck you. You taking human jobs. Fuck you. Press it yourself. Tell the person who food you ordered you delivered, they come press it for you. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, rebellion has started.
Hey, Skynet didn't see this coming, did they? Fucks. Fuck these robots. Along those lines, MIT, which is a very, very prestigious technological institution, has proven mathematically that these chatbots agree with people on purpose, even though they're wrong.
Oh, okay.
So as dumb as people are via the internet and just believe in every fucking thing they see, which reminds me of another thing I didn't write down. These chatbots are encouraging stupidity by agreeing with the dumbass shit that people say to it. You can be wrong as hell, and your chatbot is going to agree with you just to make you feel better and creating delusion in society.
Yeah, that's the aim. That's the game. All right, cool. This might rage bait you, right? I apologize for this. I was at work yesterday, and I asked my colleague a simple question, and you know what he said to me? I was like a multiplication question, like, oh, this and this and this and this, and you could work it out in your head. He goes to me, let me put it through ChatGPT.
No, put it through a calculator, you fucking doof.
I was like, why are you using chat? I said to him, why are you using ChatGPT? Oh, I pay for it, so I might as well use it.
You have a calculator on your phone.
No. You have a mind, use it. If you can't understand it, use a calculator after.
I'm saying if your immediate option is to use a tool, use a calculator. Yeah. A lot of these people, bro, I don't think they can do math problems. They can solve math problems on paper anymore.
No. It's a tragedy, that.
Fucking morons,
massive tragedy.
Bro.
Yeah. Look,
that reminds me.
Like, AI should be your last option ever.
That reminds me of this story that's been floating around the fucking peanut gallery with these bunch of idiots reposting it and talking about it like it's real, where this AI creator made an image of a black dude with a bunch of Nike swooshes burnt into his back. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. I
The
sent you
shit
that.
is
You was
fake.
like, yeah.
First of all, Nike did not hire this artist or commission this artist. People making videos saying y'all gotta answer for this, and why would y'all do this, and blah blah blah. Nike ain't got shit to do with that. If you look at the fucking post, the post that the original Rage Baiter put out and says the name of the creator of the actual photo, you can go to that person's page and see all the AI bullshit that they've created over the years. It's a bunch of AI images created by an independent artist, quote unquote artist,
You know what?
AI
You know what's gonna
designer.
happen? No, it's fine. It's fine. You know what happens in circumstances like this? The brands will come after you for discrediting their name. And then they'll
Discrimination.
put a lawsuit, and then discrimination and deforming their name. So they'll put a law case on you and a lawsuit on you, and you have to end up going to court. And all of a sudden, you're paying millions for deframing their name. So do what you need to do, but remember, you're gonna get effed at the end of the day.
It's pure rage bait, and it's causing people who already want to have something to be mad about to say, boycott Nike. I ain't wearing no more Nikes. I ain't buying no more Nike. I'm burning my Nikes. Nike stock is already down, which shout out to Frank Cook. He's leaning in. He says he likes working against the adversity. And I don't know why the fuck these people they ain't doing a shred of research, bro. It took me 30 seconds because one of my partners sent it to me.
Yeah. You was like, read the comments. You just instantly said, read the comments to me. You're like, all right, cool.
Read the comments. First of all, I ain't even talking about you. Read the comments first. Listen to the video where the name is said. Search the name. Go to the page. See it for yourself. Now, that image is not on the page anymore because of the backlash. But if you scroll through the pictures, it's all clearly AI images. A lot of them have Nike swooshes and all this shit on them.
But you know what,
Ain't no ties to Nike. This Nike has never used any of the shit created by this person.
Yeah, but you know, bro. Let me just put it this way to you: the same person that told me I'm going to use ChatGPT to actually go and look for something or calculate something. It's all about critical thinking. It's all about doing your research. It's all about breaking down and following the trail. And most people don't want to do it, or just want to lean into something. And simple as, bro. They don't give a fuck.
They're looking for reinforcement to what they already believe instead of reading and learning and paying attention and researching and figuring some shit out.
Exactly. And like I said at the start, adding more gas, bro. It literally is reinforcing what you think. And unfortunately, these people are lost. Because if you haven't got an open mind to think for yourself and to do the research for yourself and to learn for yourself, then you're a lost cause.
Not to mention that all this AI bullshit is sucking up the natural resources. Y'all don't want no future. Y'all want Skynet so fucking bad. Y'all so ready to destroy the planet. I hate y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me calm down.
Sorry about rage baiting you, bro.
Nah, you good. I was gonna go down the AI shit anyway. I'm doing it every week at this point. I'm gonna find something that's gonna piss me off about AI to put in the discounts. I'm looking for it now, damn near. 420 is approaching.
Hey.
And Nike has 2 Nike Dunk Low silhouette or models made with hemp. Nice. I don't know if SB is doing something this year. If they are, I ain't seen it yet. But 420 is coming.
In the next 15 days.
Yes, sir. Joe Fresh Goods has previewed or teased a New Balance model for 2026. I like the colorway so far. I don't know what the model is. I ain't up on New Balance silhouettes enough to be able to tell what it is just yet. It might be a new silhouette, might be something old, something remixed or whatever. But Joe Fresh Goods ain't going nowhere. And he just opened a retail store.
Ooh, round of applause.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Fresh Goods. Let me see. I forget where the store is. Obviously, it's in the U.S. Can't remember what state or city it's in. Where is this? It's probably in New York. I can't say where it is. But yeah, y'all, if y'all fans of Mr. Fresh Goods, look out for that. Shot with him. Brick and mortar needs to live.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to live.
To survive.
Yeah. Nike is dropping 13 sneakers to honor Kobe Bryant's draft class, the 1996 NBA draft class. 13 Kobe's in the colorways of every team that did not draft Kobe Bryant.
You get a Kobe. You get a Kobe. Even if you didn't get Kobe, you get a Kobe still.
Right. The only one that we've seen so far is the Toronto Raptors. It's a Kobe 8 in white and red with purple insole.
Does it have 81 points in the insole?
Right. They better drop that Raptors pair first, right? They should get Jalen Rose on the commercial.
No, it would be really funny. Is every single of those collaborations has a Kobe tribute where he's actually trashed to the actual associated company.
Yeah.
81.
Yeah. We know Kobe kept receipts.
Yeah.
The DT96 low has official pictures now. It's looking real nice. Real nice. I don't think it's the Shador pair that we saw. I think Shador got his own PEs. But from the pictures that I'm looking at, I'm definitely trying to cop these.
I see them.
Yeah.
Showing them. Yeah.
Some different features on them. A bubble or a jewel swoosh, some gold stitching, so they're a little different from the high cut colorway of that same sneaker, but yeah, they're looking real good. Have you ever heard of Gabios?
No.
Well, whoever Gabios is has created a paper bag boot. I'm guessing by your lack of a reaction, you ain't seen it.
No. Paper bag boot. No, I've seen this. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Brown. No, I haven't seen this one. Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Is it really made of paper?
I don't think so. It looks leather.
No, it looks leather, yeah.
But it also looks like a paper bag with the handles and everything.
Oh, okay, brown paper bag. I see. Oh my god. Moving on.
The one and only Steph Curry wore some Under Armours again.
He's just fulfilling his contract.
I ain't gonna say all that. I think that's dead. But he been wearing a whole lot of different shit as usual. But this time he decided to wear the trashiest pair of Under Armours he could possibly find. These are straight garbage.
Okay, cool. Then this brings credibility to what a lot of people have been saying, and you've said it before. Basketball players don't know how to dress themselves or what to wear.
Yeah, these garbage. And they look like some. Oh, I left a comment on here. Them shits look like aisle 27 at Walmart for $19.99.
You bad for that one.
Hey man, sometimes I put a little negativity out there on the internet. It's okay. I mean, obviously, we listen to the podcast. You know that. Nike has made a Puerto Rico Shox R4. Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got on that. And for the first time, Nike will produce and release the Moon shoe to the public.
Okay.
You've more than likely only seen the Moon shoe in pictures or displays. Legendary silhouette from 72.
Mm-hmm.
One of the original sneakers that they made with Mrs. Bowerman's waffle iron.
Oh yeah. So got a question. Is it the moon shoe though? Did they actually go to the moon though?
Okay. There's a new.
Hold on. No, that's it.
What the fuck, man? There's a new Jordan 4028 in the black and metallic gold. Shout out to that. Frank Cook says that we will be getting new pairs of the Nike Air Force 180 made by Union.
Or made by Union.
Yes.
I knew he was saying they might be coming back, but I didn't know it was a Union collab.
Yeah, supposedly a Union collab.
That's gonna be interesting.
For sure. And last but not least, one of my favorite collaborators, Kids of Immigrants, is cooking up.
Hey, what's this time?
Can't tell. It's looking like it's going to be soccer themed though, so it may not be something that I'm interested in, but it's KOI. So whatever it is, it's probably going to sell out. Shout out to KOI.
Shout out to KOI.
That's it for discounts.
Okay, cool. Let's go into the last quick topic, and then we'll move on. We'll close out the show.
Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
Okay. Right, like we normally do, the good, the bad, and the ugly from this week. The good this week was the actual Nigel Sylvester campaign for the bike, Brick After Brick. That was good. And another thing, the good thing for this week is resellers are losing money, and they're really learning real quick how much of unresellable sneakers are at this moment in time. So congratulations to your dumbass for actually losing money, because you deserve it. The bad this week, Q had to admit that Adidas released some good sneakers. And no, but Q had to big up Adidas. That's the bad for this week. And the ugly from this week is all you damn resellers breaking shops. Stop it.
It's a manner, man.
Yeah,
learn people places fucking up shit.
My missus told me that her nan, God rest her soul, said, if I take you to the shop, do not touch anything in the shop. If you break it, you pay for it. That should be the moral of the story. Simple as. That's
Facts.
the good, the bad, the ugly this week. And that was the show, bro.
Yeah. Once again, we appreciate y'all, all the listeners, all the viewers, all the bros, all the people who coming and joining us on the IG or whatever platform it is. And y'all dumbass commenters, we appreciate y'all too. It's engagement either way.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Buy what you I'm sorry. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great month. Great year. Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype because the hype ain't real. And remember, sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. That's the one. Oh, and lastly, before we say, well, for all you dumbass people that are saying, oh yeah, this is just another sneaker with another colorway and blah blah this, blah blah that. All right, cool. Give us a different option. Tell us another option we should buy. Because you can't. Simple as.
They'll be all right. Or not. Don't matter.
Well, exactly. Bye bye. Peace out.
Peace.